Alright, I was gonna play some Pokemon Snap, but my it's funny because I was testing everything out last night. Everything was working perfectly, and Elgato decides not to work, and I can't play anything from my N64 right now, which I dusted off and wanted to play tonight. Test it out. That didn't seem to work, so we're gonna be playing an Xbox One game instead. So let me change this. I think what I'll be doing is, um, for the next 15 minutes or so, because I'm starting early, I might show off a Minecraft map that I've had in development for many years and haven't even had a chance to show it off yet. So, and it's keeping in tonight's theme. So, if you're not aware, on let's see, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that fun stuff. I've been promoting tonight that I'm going to be playing, switching things up from Ori and the Blind Forest and playing a different game, which was Pokemon Snap, because I haven't played that game in forever. I try playing it through emulators as well. They don't work out through any computer that I try to load it on. Um, and I found my N64 here and I found the game, so I decided to dust it off, plug it in, test it out with my Elgato last night. Everything was working beautifully. I also made a Vine about it. Um, but for some reason, the last minute, it decides not to work. Actually, the stream was capturing everything. The Elgato software, I had to switch software, which I'll get into in a moment. But my TV was not displaying the game, and I could play from this capture window, but there's going to be a huge delay, and with Pokemon Snap, that delay is not ideal. So I decided to switch over the game here. And not only that, but I couldn't use Open Broadcaster, which I'm normally used to using for streams. So I had to switch over to the Elgato software, which caused other issues such as settings usually used to on Open Broadcaster that aren't prevalent in Elgato, and my microphone, which my audio interface, it records this microphone on only a left side speaker, which I convert to mono thanks to Open Broadcaster. That setting is not there for Elgato, so I had to plug in a Rock Band mic. It was just a messy setup, so decided to change everything last minute. Wanted to start the stream early, an hour early, but there's about 45 minutes of technical issues, so that didn't work out. So instead, I still want to do something Pokemon, and the reason why I wanted to switch up the games is it's actually my birthday today. So I thought, since I'm starting to stream every Wednesday night, and my birthday falls on this Wednesday, I should probably play something different, something special, mix things up. It's really unfortunate that that happened. So for right now, I really don't know what I'm going to be playing for the rest of the night. I'm probably going to end the stream at midnight like I usually do, but for now I'm going to be browsing through some Xbox One games to fill the time. And I'm expecting all these videos to show up on YouTube later. So if you're watching this, since there's only one person in the stream, most likely you are watching on YouTube. If you're wondering what this is, it's a past broadcast of a live stream I did on Twitch. If you want to see live broadcasts as they happen, you can follow me at twitch.tv/tillplays. Hit the follow button. The reason why is because you get an email every time I go live. If you don't have a Twitch account or you don't want to sign up for one and you don't want to get those emails, what you can do is those links at the bottom left corner of the screen. Those are my Facebook and Twitter accounts. You can follow me there because that's when I announce when I go live. But I'm starting to keep a schedule of 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time every Wednesday night, and I'm trying to keep with that, but I don't know if I will. But any changes I make will be to those Facebook and Twitter accounts, so you know. Usually I say you can chat with me live using the hashtag #TillPlays. I'm not really monitoring that tonight, so use the Twitch chat. If there's anybody in the chat, I'll talk with you live. I want to see if I can get some more people to join my stream. I've already made several tweets and stuff. So I mean, whoever wants to join can join, I guess. So loaded up Minecraft here. The reason why is um, years ago, um, I started working on this Pokemon remake map. And it's not like a small little tiny it's the whole Kanto region. And it was ambitious, and I started it on Xbox 360 back when they first introduced creative mode. And I did it when I was bored after work. I used to work at a shitty job for AT&T. I'll say it right now. They actually wanted me. I'm not gonna say any more about them. Anyway, um, it was long hours, really shitty job. Came home tired. Watched some TV while I was watching TVs, playing Minecraft creative mode, and just building this map a little bit at a time. It's gotten to the point where it is right now. I've abandoned it for a very long time. Got loaded it back up recently because I got Minecraft on Xbox One. I'm gonna load it up while I'm talking. And I mean, I chipped away at it a bit more, so it's this is where it's at right now. And I sort of set up a game type with it, in the assumption that I would get 6 people to play on this map to test it out. That hasn't happened. I think I had one test playthrough with a couple friends back when it was at the very beginning development stages. So it was completely broken. Um, it was not appealing to look at. I mean, it was impressive to the people that are first playing it, saying how wide the world is. But it was definitely broken and was not ready. Now that it is ready, nobody's really tested it out. So really, this is the first sneak peek that anybody's gonna have at this game time. I think I've played it with my little cousins once or twice just to show them how it looks. And while we're talking about looks, I'm gonna put it into, I forget which one it was. I think it was plastic, because that is probably the best looking of the textures for this map to be translated in. And we're going to go on peaceful. I'll load up creative, but I'll probably just be walking around. I don't know if I'm going to show the whole map. I would really love to film a let's play in this and put it on YouTube. So I'm going to see if I can get some people to join. And I'm really excited to show this off. So let's load up the game. And maybe I'll talk a little bit more about it the more I go through. So you'll see this area right here. This isn't anything to do with Pokemon. What are you smoking, Till? All right, let's. This is sort of the spawn area. This is where everybody starts. This was the center of the game. This is where I decided to put the spawn. I made a lot of mistakes making this thing, but I'm really proud of where it ended up right now, considering where I started with this and where it ended up. So for now, okay, so this is the intro room here. Depending on what kind of game type I feel like putting into this game for Let's Play, and again, I don't know if I'm going to be doing all this stuff. This was a really ambitious project that I probably spent way too much time on. And it's not really entirely finished either. There's some caves and stuff that I would like to build, and yes, I have built through caves and pathways, and holy shit, a lot of stuff in this game. So, move my mic here. So there's a lot in this map, and I wanted to open it up for a lot of kind of game types. So the one I have right now is sort of a scavenger hunt situation. Every Pokemon Center location in the map, you will have a goal, something to find, to put into a chest, which these switches you can knock off to um, identify that you've completed the quest or whatever the town. But when you start in this game, you're gonna follow this path and see the basic rules of what this map is about. And maybe I'll read through them because I honestly forget what I wrote here. It's been so long ago. So, welcome to Kanto. Before you embark on your journey, please read the signs. Some of the region is still under construction. It is. Please stick to paths that are not restricted, meaning there's going to be some walls, trees, things like that. Can't basically stuff that you couldn't go through in the game. Probably shouldn't be going through in this game. And by the way, this is all based off the FireRed version of the Kanto region Pokemon. So it's almost 1-to-1. Which maybe I'll get into in a future video or maybe the stream if I'm at that point. So let's continue. Also, buildings and houses are expensive, so please do not tear them down. The reason why I started this, the preview with some friends, they wanted to mine every single building, and that's not really why I made this map. I mean, I might have something like that in the future, but it's really meant as an exploration kind of thing, not really meant for crafting, mining. This is not a traditional Minecraft Let's Play to be used here. Unmarked forest and waters are dangerous. Please avoid at all costs for your safety. Yeah. There's a lot of dark areas. Not everything's lit up. If you're not in a group, you're back to this beginning spawn point, and there's a lot of traveling and no respawn beds. So the point is to stick in groups to try to advance as far as possible. Items are spread out across the land for the convenience of travelers. Some items may be hidden. So, what does that mean? Pokeballs and other items that you find throughout the game, I tried to put in this version as well. Even hidden items, stuff that you find in the ground and walls, I did all that shit. And again, this was meant for the idea that there's going to be 6 people playing. So, in each chest where you find these items, you're likely going to find 6 copies of that item. So it's really easy to get a lot of buffs and stuff as you're traveling through the world, but it's meant for difficult gameplay, and you'll see. So we're currently having troubles with creatures roaming our lands. Like I said, everything's dark, so you're gonna see mobs all over the place. These creatures are extremely dangerous. Please be aware of your surroundings. Also, it's in keeping in theme with Pokemon, where you encounter creatures in the wild. So be prepared for anything and travel in groups as much as possible. Before departing the safe zone, please check today's bulletins on your right, next to the exit doors. We hope you enjoy your stay. The exit doors are right here, and these are today's bulletin. And again, I forget what I wrote here, so let's see. Gotta hunt them all is the game type. It's a scavenger hunt type of thing. You are allowed to take beds for spawns. So in this situation, you can take a bed to respawn somewhere. Each city and town will have a checkpoint with a goal. Collect the required items for each checkpoint to move on. Goals will be listed at each Pokemon Center. And those are all the goals, which I'm not really going to give a huge peek of right now, because I'm really hoping to get this, and my friend Matt's in the stream right now, so I'm probably going to be recruiting him for a future Let's Play with this, because I think it would be fun. So here's some basic items, again, intended for 6 people, and take some apples, swords. I'm not actually going to use all this stuff. These are items you'll need throughout the entire Let's Play here. So I am the big time costume of Spider-Man, because I'm a big time Spider-Man fan. So Made a lot of changes to this. There used to be like a minecart stash here, but now that I'm not a 100% Minecraft noob, did this. Okay. Ow. Oh wait, no, I am still a noob. That here. Okay, let's get in here and bam. Let's go. Let's embark on our journey. Again, I don't think I'm going to be showing the whole map. I just needed... Holy shit, yeah, my world's broken. That was not supposed to happen. What is happening? What was that? That's the first time I've ever seen that. That is incredible. Okay. You're probably wondering what all that lava is and the mistakes that I mentioned earlier. That's one of them. If you're planning on doing something like this, don't build off a flat world, especially when you're planning on making levels and caves and stuff like that and trying to build underneath the world. Not going to work out well. Not only that, mobs were back on the 360 version, it had limited spawns. And mobs were not spawning as often as I'd like. The level was becoming really easy. It's essentially what the lava underneath the entire fucking world is for. To increase the amount of mobs that you see on the top level where you're playing. Yeah. That was a huge waste of time. I really wish I built on a pre-existing world and just built within it. So learn from my mistake. Maybe if you're planning on building Johto or something. Hey, that door was never in the game, but whatever. So let's start in. Let's grab a thing of healing, and it's raining, of course. Did I sleep? I don't know if I slept. All right, we're in creative, so it doesn't matter. So seems appropriate that it's raining right now. This is Pallet Town. This is the house that you start in. Here's Professor Oak's lab. So let's get a starter companion here, shall we? It's my Pokemon. It's a wolf. And again, I'm not really going to be playing this how I configured it to be played. I'm just going to be exploring the world. Here's a map. It's really depressing, the map, so I'm not even going to show you. I'll probably, if I do a let's play, I'll probably load that up. So, like I said, there's levels to this world. I didn't want to make it completely flat. Just because how I envision, when you play the game, it's top down and it's flat. But how I envision the world was supposed to be viewed from the perspective of the character, there's ledges here. You're dropping down on those ledges. I really wanted to make it three-dimensional and lift everything up, which caused a problem for me later on, which is another mistake. One of a few that I wish I had the foresight to prepare for. But yeah, this is the pathway to, and again, I try to make everything as one-to-one as possible. This is Viridian City, and here's one of the checkpoints here. I'll show you a peek here. So sheep, shear wool from sheep, placed in the crate. That's what the shears are for. So we gotta be looking around for sheep, placing it in the chest. Just an example of the scavenger hunt element in this entire Let's Play. Okay, and should I be going through each thing? I don't know. This is the path to the Elite Four. It's just a quick view of it. And I'll give you an example here of items that are in the game. Actually, let me just use shears because it's easier. There's a Pokeball in this corner, as you would find from FireRed, and I try to get the items as close as possible. This was all before um, creating like items like magic items and stuff like that was introduced, and I wasn't really um, familiar with all that stuff. So the items have all been replaced. I could go in and replace every item in the game. That would take forever. I'm not gonna do that. By the way, if I'm shifting around a lot, I actually hurt my back today, so it's really not an ideal day for me to stream clearly, with technical issues and injuries. But I felt I wanted to keep up with my schedule, so just like this pathway to the forest, you can go into the forest here, or you can take a shortcut. I don't think I'm gonna go through the forest. I will at some point, but so whoa, okay, I just broke a door, which led to nowhere. But um, while I'm here, if you take a look in that window, there's a painting here. And throughout the game, I've placed a lot of hidden paintings, with the purpose of it being a game within a game. Whoever finds the most hidden paintings throughout the world while they're playing, gets additional points. I was keeping a tally of how many paintings I've had, and I've lost count. I can't even remember where they all are, so who knows? But they're all around the world. So this is Diglett's Cave, and you can take it straight to Vermilion? I think it's where the town is. But we're going to Pewter City here. There's another goal with burning stuff in the furnace. By the way, Pokemon Center, go in, eat some cake, heal yourself. Pokemon Mart, there's additional items. Gyms has items. And this is a good example of how you can find a hidden item. Let me see here. Oh, I forgot I'm on creative. So here's a hidden item right here. And swords. So yeah, there's hidden items throughout the game as there are in the classic game. This building and all that stuff is a future project. Anyway, keep going. And why is there all this snow? There's never been snow in the original game. I felt like a lot of the areas in the map are kind of dull. They're all the same. And noticed that there was no snow-themed levels in Pokemon. And I figured if it were anywhere, it would be here where the mountains are. So that's where all the snow is. This chest right here, this is diamond boots, because I believe that's where you get your boots for running, or it's been a while since I played the game. So you take this pathway here, or I can just float up and show you the mountains. Yes, I built a lot in this game. So let's fly all the way to this Pokemon Center. There's another goal right there. But this cave, the Mount Moon tunnel entrance, you can take this cave straight to the path before Cerulean. Let's explore the... Actually, I think the cave is really dark. Or no, this one's lit up. Never mind. So let's explore this cave. Let's go down here. It's the first floor. I've memorized how to go through this thing. I'm not going to explore every direction. You can just follow me as I go through it. So, again, in this cave you can find hidden items as well. Any ones that might have existed. There's a path down here. All the paths go to the same area you would find in the original game. And it is a little low. I mean, the ceiling is right on your head. Yeah, I built everything pretty compact and try to fit everything in one map as much as possible. So let's go down to the end. And this is the bottom floor. Usually in this area, I find when I'm not on creative, I find a creeper skeleton sitting in this area because it's not as lit up as the rest of the cave. That's fine. Not supposed to be the biggest cakewalk here. Let's speed things up. Alright, here's where you pick your fossil. So your choice of bones. Okay. Do I still have my wolf? Oh shit, I do. Wow. Okay. Let's get out of here. Also, because everything in this world is lined with bedrock, you're gonna be seeing slimes all over the world. So yeah, they're kind of like the Rattatas of the Minecraft Pokemon world. And now it's getting dark. Okay, so this is the pathway. Something that's not completely finished is Mewtwo's Cave. It's under construction. It's coming soon. Do not enter. Okay, let me float over it. This is a good view of how big this world is. I'm not going to fly too high because it'll be revealing too much. But this is Cerulean. Bill's thing is over here. There's Bill's little cottage. Oh yeah, hey Bill. How's the PC going? Okay, I won't bother you. There's sugarcane here. Why? It's part of the game type. Anyway, let's get out of here. And this is the direction to that other cave. Can't remember what it is. Can't remember what it's called. Is there a place where I can sleep? Oh, I guess I can do this since I'm in creative. Take a bed with me. I sleep so it's daytime and I can actually see stuff. 2 beds, sure, why not? And it's daytime. Okay, let's destroy these. There's a sheep. We can shear it for the wool that we need. Okay, this is one example of where I screwed up. What happened to my... There we go, open broadcaster. As you can see, and I think I left a note here for it. Here we go. Tunnel is shorter than it should be. I messed up at some point, sorry. Also, it's on an extreme angle. Yeah. It's best to plan ahead how you're going to be building this map if you're going to be doing something like this. But this is goldenrod, and it is very golden. And it's very shiny, and there's a tall tower, which I might build something in. Right now it's just hollow. So let's see, under construction, coming soon. Why can't I destroy this? Oh, ow. Yeah, it's just hollow. Bunch of torches. There's the spawn area, by the way. It's right in the middle of the map. Let's continue. Vermilion. Damn, I'm back. Alright. I'm planning on building a boat in this area. I don't know. I think it'd be pretty cool to build. Just a giant boat sitting here. There's another painting, by the way. And a truck. There's no Mew behind it, though. And there's the other end of Diglett's Cave. There's horses here. I'm not too sure why. This is the second time I'm seeing horses in this area. That's pretty funny. So keep going this way to across the bike river path where you have to fish. And this is lavender. And oh yeah, I forgot to update this house. This is before they introduced this, whatever this is, and it looks better than the wool. I gotta fix that. This is the tower, and this says under construction coming soon, but actually you can go in here right now, and this is the tower. I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do with this yet though, but it is built, and you can go through it. Whoa, where the fuck am I? Alright, so there's another problem with this map. Alright, need to fix that. But as you can see, a lot of fucking lava underneath the entire world. So, let's go back. If we can. Let's go to... So, I said I wasn't going to give an aerial view of this game, but you're kind of getting it now. I also put, I don't know if he's still there. Nope, there he is, Golem. I put him there to act as a Machop, but he's kind of just, what the fuck are you looking at? Bitch. Alright. And let's go back, or let's go to, what's this place called again? I don't know, the grass gym leader thing. And you can go up this building. I have a ladder up to the top. More sugar cane. And this is one area that actually does have a bed. Cause I think there's a bed in the game or something. It's like a hospital or something. So you can sleep here. Ow. Water. Oh, and here's another area where I screwed up. So there's 4 points in total where things don't match. And that's kind of the goal, is to find those 4 points as a additional game. But I kind of gave away half of them. Path is slightly off. Messed up on the other side of the world, which we've been to. And I'll leave you to guess where that is. Yeah, I made one. I counted one block off, and it screwed up 2 points in the entire world. Right? Or I guess it would have screwed up 4 points, but. And here's the bike path. Full bike path. And this is kind of what I did to fix the leveling issue. And this ocean's going to be a lot wider too, but you can see there's Cinnabar Island. I'll get to there in a moment. Here's Fuchsia City. With the zoo of Pokemon, which I don't really understand. And here's the Safari Zone. It's a full Safari Zone you can go through. And if you go down here, this is a path to the Seafoam Islands, which the cave for this is not built yet. So right now this is a direct path to the one underneath here. But I will be making a full cave system for the Seafoam Islands at some point when I actually care to fix everything. Also, this isn't the plastic texture that I had loaded. It's loaded up the default texture. It's weird. Anyways, this is Cinnabar Island with a full volcano. I don't think there's a volcano in the game, but in the Pokemon lore, there's supposed to be a volcano, right? On Cinnabar Island. That's why it's filled with fire types, and I don't know. So I put a volcano here. Thought it made sense. And we are back to Pallet Town. So I kind of did explore the entire world. I didn't show every single piece of it, but you get an example of what I've worked on for this. And I'm getting messages on Twitter. Oh. Alright. That's important. So, that's my Minecraft Pokemon map. Wow. And I think that's all I'm going to show.